Welcome back to Wave 3 Listens. You often hear people from Louisville talk about how vibrant the arts community is. And part of that, well, a big reason for that is the Youth Performing Arts School, celebrating 40 seasons now, and they're going to celebrate with the production of Our Town. Let's meet the players here. First of all, we have Melissa Case with us, Administrative Director, right, Melissa?
That's correct.
Yes, Brian Hines is here as the Director of Our Town. Hi, Brian.
Right. How are you?
Nice to see you. Ava, here we go. Panagopoulos. Panagopoulos.
Yeah.
Ava Panagopoulos, who plays the stage manager in Our Town, and Jason Mina, who is George Gibbs in Our Town. Welcome to everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, 40 years.
Yeah.
And we take a really special pride when we have the Youth Performing Arts School on here, because quality productions, talented young people, great direction. This is what Louisville's all about. So 40 years, this is a point of pride, right?
No doubt. So the school opened in 1978. So this entire season we're celebrating that 40 years, and it is centrally focused around the student talent that we get. That's our basis, that's the foundation of Youth Performing Arts School, and then we have the amazing educators on top of that who help give them the skills and to get out there and put on those amazing shows.
Well, congratulations to all of you. Brian, let's talk about Our Town.
Yeah.
You and I had a brief conversation.
Right.
You said this is your favorite play.
It's
Why?
my favorite
Why is
American play of all time. Partly because it takes place in a small New England town in New Hampshire. I grew up in a small New England town of Maine. So
you can relate.
I relate to I recognize the names, I recognize the language and the dialect, but it's also a special play because it's so much about community and how you choose to define community. And I thought this is a perfect play for, I think, a 40th anniversary of YPAS to celebrate that community. Louisville really has a vibrant theater community, as you said before, and it's just a perfect play for that.
Yeah, I think also, Brian, that when I think about Our Town, I think about kind of bringing you back down to reality, what's important in life, hope, love, how enduring love is, relationships, all of that.
And how we forget that, how we need to be reminded. And that's okay. It's okay to forget, but it's, as I think Emily learns in the play, appreciate every moment because it goes by so quickly.
There we go.
It goes so fast.
Well said. Well said. Ava, now you play the stage manager.
I do.
So for an actress, there are challenges and there's takeaways that you not only take away for yourself but for the audience. So if I'm watching you in this play, what's my takeaway for your role?
Wow. The stage manager mostly just narrates what's going on, but the last speech he has in Act 3 is very inspirational because it talks about eternity and how that's such a big concept and how we don't know how to process that.
Yeah.
And then also talking about moving on to the other side, death and all that stuff is very just hard for us to think about, and he talks about that. And I when I read the script, I took away that so much because I always thought about eternity. That's amazing. That what is that? And so it really just made me think about everything. And as Mr. Hines said, to cherish every moment. That really this play has honestly made me cherish every moment I can.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is a good production for every member of the family. Jason, as George Gibbs, okay, tell me about your role and exactly what it means to you as an actor. How did you grow while playing this role?
Well, George is a normal Grover's Corners boy, and he has his goals and aspirations in life. But one thing I did take away from him was to pay attention. That's something that I feel I've learned from this character, in that he goes through so much and he experiences so much in life. And just me as an actor being able to nitpick and analyze every moment that he's having in his life, it just makes me appreciate all the moments I have in mind.
Wow. Brian, I would think for you, it's rewarding to hear them articulate that it's more than just memorizing lines.
Exactly. That's the first step. And that's another reason why we could do this show, is we knew we had the actors to do it justice, to be able to take it to the depth that the play deserves.
It is an undertaking, isn't it?
Sure is. It's a deceptively challenging play.
Wow. And again, Youth Performing Arts School, you do productions on a very high level. In fact, I would think if you're talking to your peers, Melissa, that you've got to be proud of exactly the quality of production that you're able to present.
Right. So you've seen the professionalism our students have.
Yes,
we
ma'am.
want to treat them with that same professionalism they would have when they go on and act in their careers. So that's sort of our mentality with all of our shows that we do. And we have a great season coming up.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little
highlight
bit.
all of those. After our Town, which opens on Friday, our next main stage production will be Legally Blonde, the musical. That is typically our hugest production of the year because it involves so many of our departments. Following that, we'll have our Infinite Lines dance concert. We'll have our New Works, which is all student-driven works, and they love that part. And our final production of the year will be Peter and the Starcatcher. In addition to all of the main stage productions, we have a slew of free concerts throughout the year that can be found on our website from our instrumental and musical and vocal departments. And I know the band is also doing, as part of the 40th season, an alumni band this Christmas. So people can go to our Facebook page to find out how to sign up for that. And we're, beyond excited for this season.
Yeah, it's exciting to hear about. Jason, I want to ask you, okay, so what's your long-term goal? Sometimes I hear people say, I want to get behind the camera, in front of the camera. Maybe it's a certain role. What's your long-term goal?
I just want to go wherever acting takes me and wherever theater takes me. I feel like there's so much to say and there's so much to do, and I feel like there's so many people to reach through so many different outlets. So wherever that leads me, I guess that's where I want to go.
How about you, Ava?
Kind of like the same thing, because I'm really interested in theater, but also if I get opportunities in film or a TV show, I would love to do that. Just anything involving theater and the arts, even directing or playwriting, I would love to pursue.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Brian and Melissa, you've done good work here. I think it's pretty obvious. Once again, the production of Our Town, there's the information on the screen, celebrating 40 seasons at the Youth Performing Arts School.